Hello gold farmers, welcome to another Going Route to Gold guide. Today, instead of farming, I'm going to do my first mass open video, and I'll be opening 1,000 of the small barnacled clams. You only get the small lustrous pearl and clam meat from these, but I have had a lot of luck with selling the clam meat and the pearls, and I just figured it would be something fun to do and a little different. I am putting these all in stacks of one so that way I don't have to worry about any new stacks forming. I guess I only need 5 since these will stack in stacks of 200. I will go over the farming location of the small barnacled clams in tomorrow's video. However, I did cover another farming location that drops the small barnacled clams. You also get the murloc fins and thick murloc scales from the other farm. The one that I was using to mostly farm the clams, I was able to get quite a few of the white items, which they're kind of a hit or miss for selling. I figured that these mass opening videos would be a great chance for me to go a little bit over myself and the future of my channel. The reason why my guides are so quick and don't have a whole lot of time spent in them is because I'm actually fairly busy. I blog for Otaku Cart and I work a part-time job, which I really have a day off, which I know is a little ironic considering it is a part-time job. I also have cluster headaches, which makes it fairly hard for me to speak, and a lot of times my sentences they're not very well formed. That is because of the headaches. So I do apologize for that. I do hope that many of you can look past that and enjoy my guides for what they are. I am not like most gold farmers. I'm actually not much of a gold farmer as much as I am just a farmer. I don't really care about the amount of gold I get. I just enjoy watching numbers go up. It also looks really cool to have your bags full of the exact same item, especially if they're in stacks of 200. If you are wondering if you could actually make gold from the small barnacled clams, you can. The sell rate of the clams is actually fairly high. I don't fully understand the sell rate numbers, but I do know that the .48 is fairly high. a regional price for the clam meat is 4 gold. On my server, you can get 2 gold a stack. So, I got all these clams in about 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer. So, I'm not making a ton of gold off of it, but I am making probably pretty close to 10k an hour with the clam meat and other materials that I get from the farm. I don't want to include the white items since they're not very popular for selling. There are a lot of other ways you can use a really old material and make thousands of gold. My favorite gold making method, if I do want to make gold, is the shuffles. You'll hear me talking a lot about them, and a lot of times that's where I'll send my cloth is over to my tailor for a shuffle. I do plan on going over the shuffles at some point, but because I don't have a whole lot of time, I can't go over them the way I really want to. I'm hoping to get a fairly large amount of bolts saved up and then do about an hour's worth of nothing but disenchanting, so we can do an hour's worth of how much gold you can make. It is a really tedious way to make gold, but I've made well over half of my gold using shuffles. I am also not too familiar with transmog, not as much as the other popular YouTubers, but I do like to focus more on routes. The reason why I haven't been going over many routes is because the ones that I did have either got corrupted or something happened to the file, and all my old routes I no longer have. So I have to recreate them and hope I remember some of the best ones. Some of my favorite routes are for Corium ore, which I was able to get around 40 to 60 Corium an hour. And from my understandings, that's fairly unheard of. Alright, so I obviously got the 1,000 clam meat from the Barnacaled Clams, but I was able to get 53 of the small lustrous pearls. The pearls have a regional sell rate of 10 gold. On my server, it's 2 gold. But within that time spent, I was able to make a little over 1,000 gold, which isn't too bad in my opinion. I hope you enjoyed the mass opening, and I'd love to do more. I will try to do a mass opening over anything that can be opened or turned in for an opening, such as the imperfect Jornathus fragments. I've only got 58 of them so far. I was hoping to get a couple hundred of them, but thanks for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe for more content.